Luke, you've seen it this whole trip a little bit similar, right? Stay in games and then just weren't able to close out a few. Some guys look fatigued as they probably should have been with the injuries. How did you think tonight was comparison to the others?
I was in the same boat as far as the competitive level. I was a little concerned because I thought we played really well in the first half. We weren't turning the ball over. We had 20 assists on 22 field goals. We were only up 2. They went on that late 7-0 run. So I knew our guys were fatigued. I pretty much played Zoe the entire first half. KCP and Kuz played most of it. So I knew we were going to get tired. It's been a long trip. But we had our chances. Give them credit. They hit shots down the stretch. We missed some good looks that we've been making. But I'm really proud of our group for the way that they fought all trip long with being down in numbers and playing. And even the bench guys that got, they got a group out there that's never played together before with, Gary Payton in there and Tyler and Travis and Channing. So, we competed, which is what we can ask from our guys, and we gave ourselves a chance. We just came up short again tonight.
You mentioned Lonzo averaged around 40 minutes. I think he was up to 43 tonight and missed one shot and almost had the triple-double. What did you make of his effort considering all that?
It was great. He was attacking. He was under control. Had a couple big steals for us. Just kind of, reading the game and taking advantage of opportunities when they came.
How about Kuzma tonight?
He was. I think his competitive spirit's awesome. His ankle's banged up. I mean, I'm trying to get him less minutes, but he comes out there and he fights. And sometimes that turns. So occasionally we get some poor shot selections out of it, but it's always with the right intention, and that's trying to get our team to win. So I was. I thought overall he played a pretty solid game tonight.
What can being at Staples Center for 80 your final 9, albeit with the one extra road game against the Clippers, what can that do for you to close out the season?
Well, one, it'll be nice to hopefully get some bodies back, and 2, when you're a young team and when you're fatigued late into the season, it's nice to be able to use that home crowd to help carry through some of that some of those things. So. We're looking forward to getting back to Staples.
Lonzo hit just the one three-point attempt, and it wasn't until late. What did you kind of think of the way he was getting his shots?
He was great. He was under control all game. So the ones he were hitting were good shots, which I think kind of shows how much he's been working on his game. Those are shots he wasn't even shooting earlier in the year. Some of those threes I thought he should have taken, and I know the percentage has been down, but he did a nice job of, when he did pass up an open 3, at least being aggressive and either making it to a mid-range or finding an open teammate. So it wasn't like he was just passing up shots to get rid of the ball. He was still putting pressure on their defense.
Are you concerned with Isaiah flying to New York to have his hip looked at again? Are you concerned that he may be – is his season in doubt at this point from your perspective, or do you have any idea?
We'll find out. I mean, he's going to look at options. I do my best not to live in that hypothetical. We'll obviously approach each day with the guys that we have, but we just want whatever's best for him and his health and his career. So whatever that decision is, we'll support.
He obviously hasn't been 100% the whole time you guys have had him. Have you seen that impacting him? Can you tell that he's
an ultimate professional. I mean, he tells me all the time he feels great, but most players tell their coach they feel great because everyone wants to play. But he is whatever it is, it hasn't shown on his face at all. He's upbeat. He's great with his teammates. He's great with the coaching staff. He's got just a great way about him that's fun to be around, and I haven't noticed anything, no.
So has it worsened? Because he obviously hasn't been 100% since he's been here, but did it get worse at some point on this trip? Is that what necessitated this?
No, he just called and said his hip's bothering him and he wants some time. And I told him that from day one. I said, just be honest with me. We'll work and do whatever we can. And like I said, he's been telling me he feels great, and then he told me that he wanted, take some days. So it's an easy answer. And we said, yeah, just stay in contact. We'll make work whatever we need to.